Welcome, everyone, to the Hecatesdoorway podcast.
Welcome.
We are your hosts. My name is Brandon.
And I'm Gabriel.
And we are here to bring you the spooks.
The scares.
And the gifts.
The gifts.
The gifts, the gaffs, the goofs.
The goofs. They keep on giving.
They keep on giving. This show is a little amalgamation of everything dark, spooky, paranormal, and funny.
Mm-hmm.
All wrapped up into one.
We'll try our best to keep you entertained, keep you laughing, give you a little bit of shivers every once in a while if we can.
Yeah.
That'd be nice if we do.
If you feel a wetness, we're doing our job.
I don't think that's our job, Brandon. I don't think that's our job.
Wrong platform.
Yes, there's another platform over there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's the other one we're doing, not this one.
Oh, all right, okay. I got to get my priorities back in order.
Hey, we're two platforms now.
I keep forgetting. Okay. Now that we've shown you what kind of people we are, time for the reason you're here. You're here to hear about the Beast of Gevaudan.
Real quick, I don't think we ever told them how we came up with our name, did we?
No, we never did.
Let's do that, since we're recording this to make it sound better.
Well,
Let's do this.
it's not really the most entertaining story. Biggest thing was I kept thinking about the Twilight Zone. I love how the Twilight Zone intro goes with, like, you know, the weird shit floating around, and then you go in, it's like you've now entered the Twilight Zone. I love the imagery of going through the door into the Twilight Zone. And I just thought of, like, what can we use? And I know Hecate in modern sensibilities is like the goddess of witchcraft and Wicca and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And in old Greece, she was the goddess of doorways, amongst other things. And I just really like the triple goddess symbol.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. And it was literally the only name that I could come up with that when I looked it up on Spotify didn't have 5,000 search results. So I was like, fuck it, I'm taking it.
Good job.
Yeah.
We're the first.
We're the first.
Nice.
Probably the only one, because it's very hard to say, I feel like. Every time I tell someone, they're like, what?
Yeah.
There's a lot
true.
of...
Because they don't know how to spell it.
Yeah.
It's like, which spelling are you talking about?
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it sounded cool, at least.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good little intro, too.
Yeah. No, I have a feeling a lot of people see that and they think it's like about witchcraft or some shit. Because we get a lot of plays on Audible. Granted, there's descriptions on what the show is and what the episodes are about, so they know what they're getting into.
I hope they read them.
I know, me too, because Audible's our biggest streaming platform so far.
Really?
Yeah, it's beating out Spotify.
Damn, okay.
So,
I need to check out Audible more.
yeah, no, we get like, I don't know. It's back and forth. But, okay.
Nice.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
We're good. That's good.
Okay. Let's continue.
Okay. As we said, the Beast of Gevaudan. This is a very niche one. We do a lot of niche ones, I've kind of noticed.
That's what we try to do.
Because, I mean, how many times have you listened to a podcast about Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer, you know?
Yeah.
We might do an episode of them at some point, but we want to do the more untouched ones.
The ones that are much harder to find any research, and most people tend to give up or just not bother.
Which definitely shoots me in the foot when I try to write these episodes, and it's like, I can't find anything.
I mean, it's what happens. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's still fun to do. I think it's kind of fun to listen to.
True.
Hopefully other people think so.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Alright. Enough fucking around.
Let's do this.
Let's fucking strap in. Put your fucking VR headset on.
Let's dive in.
Light up a fucking blunt. I don't know what you got. Actually, this isn't that bad of an episode. You probably don't have to take the edge off. There's not much of an edge.
Light up blunt anyways.
Light it anyway.
Take
whatever.
a couple shots. Have fun.
Later down the road, there's going to be some
Unless you're addicted,
ones.
don't do it.
Yeah, just don't start smoking crack behind a 7-Eleven.
Please don't.
That's
Fucking good kids.
that's when you know you have a problem. You know you have a problem when you have to pull out the fentanyl strip before you do something.
Alright.
Okay. The Beast of Gevaudan. The beast was an unknown animal or attacker, or multiple animals. We have no idea. There's no
Concrete proof.
No, which is both intriguing and frustrating. But this unknown thing terrorized the surrounding area of Gevaudan, France from 1764 to 1767. What or who it is, to this day, no one knows. There's a pile of theories, some more ludicrous than others.
Yeah.
From a wolf, to a pack of wolves, to escaped exotic zoo animals,
Ooh.
to someone's attack dog, to a serial killer dressed up as a wolf.
Damn. Maybe even some black magic.
Yeah, if we want to get really wooey with it, maybe it wasn't
Get
there.
wooey.
Get wooey. But yeah, no, we'll touch on those theories towards the end.
Okay, cool.
But for now, let's start with the beginning, boy.
Back in the beginning.
Let's get back in the
Beginning of
way,
time.
way back machine.
The first attack was sometime in April of 1764. A young woman was tending her cattle when the beast attacked her. According to her, and later many testimonies, the beast was the size of a calf, had a broad chest, its mouth was full of long canine-like teeth, and it had a shaggy reddish mane with a dark line of fur running down the spine like a hyena. Though thanks to some of the larger bulls in her herd standing between her and the beast, the creature was scared away and she survived the attack. Can you imagine the size of those bulls enough to scare a beast like that?
I know, they must be really big. That's one of those things that's going to be really interesting about this story, is there's so many different, I don't know what the word for it is.
Interpretations?
Yeah, I guess so, because as we'll see, this is the only time bulls scare away this thing.
Yeah.
So the theory that this might just be mass hysteria after like a pack of wolves just animal farms it and decides to go attack everyone
Yeah.
holds a lot of weight in my opinion. But this is still fun. The first official attack and the first death was on June 30th. 14-year-old Jean Boulet was, like the first woman, tending to her herd when she was attacked. But, unlike the first woman, her herd didn't save her, and poor Jean became the first victim of the beast. Her body was mutilated, her throat torn out, and her body was found in the village of Saint Etienne, and with that, the terror of the beast of Gevaudan truly began. Sometime, about a month later, another victim of the beast was found. A 15-year-old girl with her body horribly mutilated was discovered near Puylaurent. She was barely clinging to life when she was discovered, and was only able to give a description of what had done this to her before she succumbed to her injuries and passed away. That description matched that of the very first girl, and by this point, people started to entertain the possibility of a monster truly walking amongst them.
Next, in September, near the village of Laval, another shepherd is attacked by the beast. Presumably, don't expect him to say that word right. This time, a young boy whose half-eaten remains are discovered outside of the village. The state of many of these victims were found in proposed two ideas about this beast. It suggested this beast was very strong and that it had a tenacity to want to toy with its victims, like a cat torturing a mouse, or bug before going in for the kill. The latter may be one of the many reasons so many people, past and present, believe it wasn't a wolf, or even a pack of wolves. Though many people, especially at the time, did suspect that there was more than at least one creature, as the frequency and range of these attacks with this many similarities seemed too far-stretched and back-to-back to go to work for one singular entity.
There's just too much going on. They're like, nothing can be this fast.
Yeah.
Unless it can teleport.
Teleportation magic.
Like every fucking slasher victim.
Michael Myers said, boom, boom.
Even though they say he's not supernatural.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. But if he really was supernatural, could Busta Rhymes really have thrown him out a window?
I mean, it's Busta Rhymes.
Fucking
He
Busta.
he uses rhymes to throw him out the window.
Did he just bust really hard?
Yes,
and
he
shoot
did.
Michael.
He busted so
Busta
hard.
Rhymes about to bust.
Yeah, we busted so hard.
You shot a man out the window. This is the best sex I've ever had in my life.
I wasn't even fucking.
I wasn't even fucking. I just got busted on. Though the killings do seem a bit out of the norm for a wolf or a pack, we do have to take into consideration the fact that wolf attacks throughout Europe were very frequent during this time. It's estimated that tens of thousands of Europeans met their end by that of a wolf attack. And while it may seem like the condition of the victims seem out of character for a wolf, I'm not so sure I'd say it's impossible. And aside from that, I'm sure we all know the effect hysteria and rumor have on reported facts and history itself.
Yes.
People start spreading rumors saying that there's a werewolf attacking people, and suddenly every wolf attack is a werewolf attack.
Werewolves.
The Howling 2, your sister's a werewolf.
Oh, no, not the Howling. Oh, the Howling.
Dude, that movie is on, like, fucking on TV right now. Like, you could just watch that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2?
2.
Ooh.
That really, really bad one. That for some reason Christopher Lee's in.
Oh, poor Christopher Lee.
Joey's a Satanist.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I know, right? Or I guess was. He's not here anymore.
Yeah, true. Poor Christopher Lee's. Rest in peace.
What a fucking man.
On January 12th, 1765. Oh, this guy.
Jacques Portefeuille.
Jacques Portefeuille was one of some friends when they were attacked by none other than the Beast. None other. Oh, no.
No, the Beast.
Who else could it be, though?
Who could it be other than anything else?
Literally. But the group ganged up on it and with the pike. Ganged up on it with the pike. Jacques fought it off.
Jacques.
Just
Jacques.
Jacques.
Yeah, it's
Croissant.
French. It's French. Half of the letters don't exist in French.
Forget about that.
I know.
Jacques fought off the beast. When the story reached King Louis.
Louis.
Jacques was a King Louis.
Yeah, there's no this.
Fuck.
No.
Alright. Jacques was awarded with cash and a free education. His friends also got some reward money and split amongst themselves. In August of the same year, we have another story of someone fighting off the beast. Well, this sounds a bit different, though, and you're about to find out.
It's a little different.
A few things different.
Just a few.
Marie Genois.
Let's see. I think this is Marie Jean.
Jean? Marie Jean was out walking with her sister when they encountered the beast. Armed with a spear. Does everyone have just weapons?
Everyone just has spears.
At this point in time?
I mean, maybe, dude.
I get it, there's bandits and all that, but everyone?
I guess you go somewhere, you gotta grab your spear.
I'm going out. Honey, don't forget your spear.
Oh, thanks,
yeah.
Mom.
Zoom. Grab the spear twice the size.
Just a giant spear.
On with the spear, she went to the beast. She sent the beast running with a nasty chest wound. Unfortunately for Marie, she didn't receive any of the rewards Jacques received.
Jacques.
Fuck you. Jacques received. Oh, she did receive a statue in her honor in 1995. So almost 200 years later.
Right. See, if either of these are true, I feel like hers is the cooler one because she didn't have a fucking group ganging up on her. She was just out with her sister.
Oof.
Like, she fought it off herself. And Jacques got, like, his fucking greaser gang just snapping in at the wolf.
Let's go, boys.
Hey, what you doing over there, you fucking wolf, huh?
He
You in my fucking territory? You came around neighborhood, Wolfie.
Pulls out a weird ass comb, flicks back his hair. Got the slick back hair.
Who knew greasers existed in the 1700s?
I mean, they didn't wash.
They were greasers.
Yeah.
The original greasers. Everyone just has like a thick shine on them.
Ugh. Fuck.
Oh my god. Alright, so now by this time the deaths in Gevaudan have reached Louis, and the pressure to do something about it reached a peak. So for his first attempt to stop the bloodshed, oh god, why did I choose this one? He sends professional wolf hunters Jean-Charles Marc-Antoine Valmes d'Anvelle and his son Jean Francois.
You know half those don't exist, right? So the name's
I-
probably something different.
We're butchering literally every name in this.
We are sorry.
We're sorry, French people. Not really. They arrive in Clermont-Ferrand with 8 bloodhounds trained to track wolves. They spend the next 4 months hunting Eurasian wolves, who I guess they believe are the problem. Not that you can blame them too much for not immediately believing in the tales of some chimera beast in what must have been the 18th century version of the Styx. But as the months go by and no change is seen, Louis replaces the wolf hunters with his lieutenant Francois Antoine and a small army behind him.
Small army.
Small army.
So small.
Little...
It's only small size, okay? It's only size by comparison.
Just comes in with the small soldiers. Little toys.
Not too surprisingly, the locals didn't take too warmly to either the hired hunters or the small army. Give them all the cold shoulder and leave them to their own devices, even with a supposed monster running amok. And
yeah, I can see that. They're just like, oh, here comes the fucking army. I mean, what was this after? This was after like the 100 Years' War, I think.
Yeah, it was. So a lot of people were very on edge about everything military related. They're like, oh no, the drafts.
I mean, that would probably happen today too. Like, imagine there's a serial killer running around, and then all of a sudden the fucking like Coast Guard or the Marines come in. I'm sure most people would be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Oh no!
Is this the purge? The army called open season on any wolf they encountered, and seemingly put down over 100 wolves in their time there. Even though the townspeople all claimed that the wolves were nothing like the beast, even if there was some abnormally large ones in the mix, they continued to slaughter any wolf in their path, determined to put this whole thing to an end as soon as possible. Though the killings continued without any sort of pause or slowdown, a rumor began to emerge that someone had made a hybrid wolf with a mastiff dog and wrapped it in hide armor, sending it out after people. This is the attack dog theory mentioned at the beginning of the episode. But as far as I can find, this theory or rumor holds little to no weight.
Yeah.
It's just a theory.
Just a theory.
A game theory.
I don't think we can say that.
I didn't say that.
Now, on September 20th or the 21st, he's not sure which one it was. He does like, or either one, I don't know.
These fucking old cases, they're so interesting, but they're so scarce on like hard facts. And I mean, that's just a problem with history in general, is you're relying on written word and only written word, mostly by the people who the written word helps.
Yeah.
So
Antonio
Antonio.
Antoine.
I think it's Antoine, maybe. Okay. I don't know.
Killed an abnormally large wolf. It was roughly around the length, 6 foot in length or so. Damn, it's a big wolf.
It's a big wolf, yeah.
It's a dire wolf.
Dire wolf.
It's a wolf, but dire. That'd be another reference. Yeah.
You get a free cock ring in the mail. That's our first set of merch.
Claiming that this has to be the beast, he's quoted as saying, "We declare by the present report, signed from our hand, we never saw a wolf that could be compared to this one. Hence, we believe this could be the fearsome beast that caused so much damage."
You should have done a French accent.
I'm not doing a French accent. Also, I don't even know how to do one anyways.
Oh, that's all I got.
That is not
I don't know. I imagine they all just sound like Waluigi.
I doubt that's all Waluigi.
Oh boy. That said, even with the ridiculous number of dead wolves, including this big boy, the killings go on completely unaffected. With this, local hunter Chastel said, "Enough," and sets out to take matters into his own hand. Though whatever Chastel ends up killing doesn't make it back to Paris for examination without extreme decay due to the summer heat. It said that whatever he did kill was put down with a silver bullet. Granted, that was more likely added later due to werewolf hysteria. Though, to his credit, the killings did stop after this. In the end, the body count was somewhere in the hundreds. From what I could find, the stats were something like 113 dead, 49 injured, and of the dead, 98 were found partially eaten. And with that, what did you do?
I burped.
God damn it. And with that, the beast of Gevaudan has finally been put to an end. And so has our story, at least as far as we know. As we mentioned in the beginning of all this, it's still unknown what actually is responsible for the killings. And even if the thing that Charlet killed is the beast, it was far too decayed to be properly identified by the time it reached Paris. Because whatever he killed, he wrapped up and then drove on a fucking wagon all the way from where they were to Paris. So I just fucking rotted in the summer heat. Yeah, real good.
Real good. You're tasty.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that tasted real fucking good, dude. I'm sure that was delicious. Alright, so that is the story. So let's touch on the theories a little bit, just to humor them. Well, we've already pretty much said them, but obviously the main one is that this was a wolf or a pack of wolves. I think pack of wolves is probably the most likely.
More likely, the bigger wolf took down the humans, and then after they killed them, the rest of them came by and ate basically everything else they wanted to eat.
Yeah,
which I could see.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pack. I don't know exactly how wolves operate, but I imagine they split up at some point.
Oh yeah,
they
hunt as a pack basically. So yeah.
Yeah, which would explain how they could go all over the place.
If I remember correctly, a wolf's pack territory could be almost a 20-mile radius.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that. I may not have that right.
Who knows?
But it's something around that range. So it is a very, very big circle that they have basically enclosed as their territory.
Which sounds pretty similar to the attacks.
Yeah.
Now let's see. So after that, we have probably go down the list of likely to least likely.
Yeah.
The theory that an animal from someone's private zoos got out, or multiple animals, which is also pretty likely because it was described as something that sounds like a young male lion or a hyena.
Oh, fuck, what the fuck?
Did I push it down too far?
Fuck off.
Yeah, no, so it could have been a hyena or a lion from someone's private zoo, because I think that was pretty common back in the time to go around with your fucking private zoo.
Yeah. Probably a circus or something like that.
And I don't know if like small town French people from the 1800s would know exactly what animals that aren't regional to them would look like. I don't know. Like, I don't know if they know what lions look like yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
I tried to figure it out, but so it might have looked like a fucking monster to them.
Sure.
So the next one is attacked. I think we that was actually something that people might have thought it was at the time too. Like someone bred a dog with a wolf and fucking armored it up, which sounds really fucking weird. I don't know why someone would do that, but I don't think I've ever heard of a serial killer whose weapon was their fucking dog.
That would be very bad.
Yeah. But that was one of the theories. And then from there we go into actual serial killer dressed up as a wolf. Which sounds really fucking weird, but who the fuck knows? Lycanthropy is like an actual thing, like the mental condition, and maybe they thought they were a fucking wolf. Very well could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Well, I don't know.
Could have been someone else convinced them that they thought they were a werewolf. You never know.
You mean I'm a werewolf? I don't know. That doesn't
be one, Mama.
I don't want to be a werewolf. I just want to go tend to my sheep. But every time I go out, I fuck them.
I don't think that's what a werewolf does.
It's not bestiality if I'm a werewolf, right?
Sir, yes it is.
Oh.
You're going to jail.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
And after that, there's Terry the fucking Gnome. Could have been Terry the Gnome.
What the fuck's a gnome again?
What's a gnome?
No. Who's the gnome?
Terry the Gnome. You don't know Terry the Gnome?
I can't remember. I really cannot remember.
I'll have to show you.
Okay, you're definitely gonna have to.
No, I'm just kidding. I think that's basically the last of it, unless you want to get into the wooey territory of saying it might have actually been a werewolf.
Nah, I think we're good.
You don't want to go down that rabbit hole?
Nah.
It could have been pre-MK Ultra.
No, not pre-MK Ultra.
No, but yeah, no, that's where that one ends.
Yeah. Okay.
I probably was just a pack of wolves that decided to just fuck with these people.
Mm-hmm.
And with all of the fucking wolf hunting, they got thinned out enough to where they just fucking left.
Probably,
or killed. Yeah.
That sucks.
Very anticlimactic ending, but it's an interesting case.
Yeah. Definitely.
So,
alright.
That wraps up our first episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all stay with us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be doing a lot of things. Our show is going to be very sporadic in the things we cover. Serial killers, unsolved mysteries, odd history, paranormal shit.
A lot of things in between.
Some dark, funny things. Reading terrible creepypastas just for a laugh.
Yeah.
So, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stick with us. If you want to follow us, we're on Twitter at hecate_podcast. We don't have a Facebook or anything yet, but we have an email if you want to contact us. Send us some spooky stories. Tell us we suck. I don't know.
Comments, concerns, finger gestures, the likes.
Anything. Yeah, anything. It will be hecatesdoorwaypod@gmail.com.
That's nice.
And yeah, thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Y'all have a blessed day and blessed be.
Hail Satan, everyone.
Bye.